This week's Torah portion is called Yitro, which is the name of Moshe's father-in-law. Yitro has heard of all the miracles that the Heavenly Father has done for Moshe in Egypt, at the sea, and against Amalek. The story shifts from a national narrative to a personal narrative. Impressed by everything that he's heard, Yitro decides to visit his son-in-law Moshe. However, not everything is idealistic as it may seem at first glance. Yitro brings with him Moshe's wife and children. The text says that Moshe has sent them away. Jewish tradition interprets this as a type of divorce. According to this understanding, Moshe has divorced his wife and sent away his children. Why? In the Torah portion called Vayera, we analyzed Moshe as a child victim of parental alienation. We learned that governmental authorities can also cause parental alienation, and that Moshe may have been the first documented case of this in human history. This discussion raised the question of what are the long-term effects of parental alienation on a child. To answer this question, we turn to the research of Dr. Amy Baker. In her book, Adult Children of Parental Alienation Syndrome, Breaking the Ties That Bind, Dr. Baker discusses long-term effects of parental alienation on children. These include low self-esteem, high risk of divorce in the child's own marriage, and difficulty forming bonds with other people, including their own spouses and children. We previously saw Moshe struggle with low self-esteem. Now we see that he has sent away his wife, which arguably is a primitive type of divorce. We also see his inner struggle to form bonds with his own children. Yitro is at a crossroads here. He could have exploited this situation and further alienated Moshe from his family. Unfortunately, a lot of people give in to that temptation, resulting in parental alienation. However, Yitro doesn't take that path. He takes a different path, the path of a peacekeeper. He counsels Moshe to reconcile with his family on a personal level. He also counsels Moshe on how to set up an infrastructure for national leadership. Yitro brings Shalom Bayit to Moshe's household on a personal level, and he also brings Shalom Bayit on a national level. Torah honors Yitro with a prominent place right before the Ten Commandments. However, Moshe continues to struggle with the long-term effects of parental alienation. He sends away Yitro, which may be a manifestation of his inability to bond with his father-in-law. The story shifts back to a national narrative. The nation of Israel gathers at Mount Sinai to receive the new law. This new type of government will be accountable, which is a radical departure from most types of government in the ancient world. The Ten Commandments will serve as a preamble to this new and accountable legal system. The Ten Commandments open with a heart cry of our Heavenly Father. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt, out of the house of slaves. From the beginning and until that moment, our Heavenly Father has been longing to restore his relationship with his earthly children. These Ten Commandments open a legal system for us to restore that alienated relationship, the first case of parental alienation in history. The heart and soul of the Ten Commandments is honoring your father and your mother so your days be lengthened in the land that the Lord your God gives you. Of the Ten Commandments, this is the only commandment that comes with a promise. If you honor your father and your mother, then you will have a long and prosperous life in the promised land. It's as if the Ten Commandments links our relationship with our parents to our reconciliation with our Heavenly Father. Restoring our relationship with Him entails honoring our parents as His earthly representatives. We have already seen the disastrous consequences of social systems that destroy the households. They cause whole societies to fall apart and eventually cause the world to become full of Hamas, which is a phenomenon that heaven cannot tolerate. Now that we've been liberated from such a house of slaves, the secret to our success will be protecting the sanctity of the family with honor for the father and the mother at the heart of this entire new social system. This week's Torah portion has given us the preamble to our new code of laws. It's given in honor of Yitro, a peacemaker who embodies the ethics of Shalom Bayit both on a personal level and on a national level. Our preamble highlights the importance of the sanctity of the household as our key to reconciling our relationship with the Heavenly Father. Next week's Torah portion is called Mishpatim, and we will dive right into the code of laws. How will this new ethic of protecting the sanctity of the household factor into our new biblical laws?